And lastly, we have the part 4 question, which this is a 6-point question. So it says, Sarah is fighting a sinus infection. She was prescribed a nasal spray and an antibiotic. So it has N of T, which is the nasal spray, is indicated by this expression. And then the antibiotic, A of T, is indicated from this expression, where T is the time in hours since the medication was taken. So determine which drug is made with a greater initial amount of active ingredient. So initial amount would mean that when you first take it, there's no hours, right? So when you first take it, the initial would be when T is equal to 0. So that means all you're going to do is take your nasal spray and you're going to plug a 0 wherever you see a T. So 0 squared plus 8 times 0 plus 15. So we end up with 1/5 plus 18 over 5. And if I plug that in my calculator, I get 1.4. So the initial concentration of the nasal spray is 1.4. And then A of T, which is the antibiotic, would be 9 over 0 plus 3. And 9 over 3 is equal to 3. So which drug has the greater initial? You would just have to write antibiotic. And justifying your answer is just the work that you showed. Okay? So this is a 6-point question. Right here probably is 2 points already, just from getting these two and doing that. And then if you flip over, it says, Sarah's doctor told her to take both drugs at the same time. Determine algebraically the number of hours after taking the medicine when both will have the same amount of active ingredients. So all that means is they're going to be the same. So you're going to take both and set them equal to each other. So that means we have T plus 1 over T plus 5 plus 18 over, T squared plus 8T plus 15 equals 9 over T plus 3. So this is a good old LCD question, right? So first thing I'm going to do is factor this. So what multiplies to 15 and adds to 8 would be 5 and 3, which should be the other two, which means, our LCD is T plus 5 and T plus 3. And if I T-charted this, that means I can't get -5 and -3. Those are my undefined values. So now I take my LCD. So this one is T plus 5. This one's missing the T plus 3. So right here next to the T plus 1, you're going to put a T plus 3, cross out the T plus 5. This one has both, so guess what? The 18 doesn't need anything else. And this one has the T plus 3. It needs the T plus 5. So what does that leave me with? T plus 1 times T plus 3 plus 18 equals 9 parentheses T plus 5. So let's distribute. We get T squared plus 3T plus 1T plus 3 plus 18 is equal to 9T plus 45. Let's combine like terms. So we have plus 4T, and then 3, 18, 19, 20, what is that, 21? Equals 9T plus 45. I need to set this equal to 0. So I need to minus the 9T, and I need to minus the 45. So I have T squared equals 4 minus 9 is T squared minus, 5T. And then 21 minus 45 is -24. So now I'm going to do AC method. So what multiplies to -24 and adds to -5? Let's see, 8 and 3, right? -8 and positive 3. T-chart, T equals 8, T equals -3. Here we said we can't have -3, and if T is time, that wouldn't make sense anyway with the question, so the -3 gets rejected either way. So determine algebraically the number of hours that they will have the same amount of active ingredients. Your answer would be 8 hours. So once you knew how to do this question, for a 6-point question, that really was not that bad. So you would get 2 for this, and you would get 4 for this. Okay? I hope this helped you guys, and I hope that you were able to go through the first Regents exam and kind of feel confident with what you're doing. And hi guys, I miss you both, miss you all. Okay, and I hope everyone's doing well. Okay, stay safe and stay healthy. I'll talk to you guys soon.